The question for you is, have you ever catfished anyone or been catfished?
Okay, wait, okay, I've never catfished anyone, but like I haven't been catfished either, but I have a story where someone created a fake Hinge profile impersonating me like last year. Yeah, and I think I was really spooked by it because like a few guys just started randomly DMing me on Instagram and being like, why do you leave our conversation in the middle? And I was like really confused. And then I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, oh, that means someone like is impersonating you. And like I tried to like file a report and everything, but like they never found who it was. But still to this day, my friends and I are like, oh my gosh, like
it's actually
what if the fake me is still out there? I don't know. Yeah, so that was like an interesting.
She told me this story one day and I was like, what do you mean? Like you have a fake Hinge somewhere?
I know, because I guess my Instagram is like public, so people took like pictures from that.
Like whenever we would go to like a party in like a frat house, right? Those frat houses are so unsanitary and dirty. Or whenever we would have to use the restroom, we would go in, right? And I would always take a peek, like, you know, just like the shower, like what's in there? What's going in there now? And I would look, and it's just like mold, like hair, like a beer can, whatever. Like everything's around like the shower. And I'm like, how can one take a shower there and think you're clean?
Like, I don't take showers.
I know, like I have had a recent like encounter like that. I guess encounter. Mm-hmm. I was dropping my brother off to his friend's place, and I was like, I really need to use a restroom. They were staying in a house. I'm sorry, guys. You know who you are. And I went to like the place, and my brother's friend did warn me. He was like, Didi, like you, because I have dogs and they shed, so I like to vacuum my place a lot. Otherwise, hair sticks everywhere. He was like, you know, your place is really clean, and our place is not like that. And I was like, it's okay. It's probably not that bad. Yeah. It was bad. Oh, God. It was so bad.
To what level? Like, tell me, like, how dirty was it?
It was bad. And, like, there were tissues in the bathroom, like, just out on the floor. It was
like toilet tissue, or
like, I don't know. They were used tissues. Didn't ask. I was like, no.
News, nonsense, and more.
Welcome back to a brand new episode of News, Nonsense, and More. And on this special episode, we like to call Meet the Girls. I have one of my best friends, Devika, if you want to say hi.
Hi,
and then
everyone.
We also have Popti right here.
Hi.
And in this episode, it's not going to be your typical episode. We're going to go through all girl-related topics. So it'll be juicy, it'll be fun, with the vibes. And then we also have a this or that game, and then a final spill or drink game in the end as well. So the first topic for us, guys, what are things only girls understand?
Pregnancy and periods.
Well, that's a great start. Okay, yeah. In what way?
I don't think guys, because they don't experience the pain of periods, I can't talk about pregnancy.
Yeah.
Obviously, they think we overreact, especially when you have to go through so many hormonal changes. I think that's one thing that only women can relate with each other, especially right before your periods, when you are having your PMS, how you're feeling and how you get moody about things, and how that gets characterized that, oh, all girls are moody, but because you have to deal with pre-cramps in some cases your body is fatigued and whatnot, so you can get annoyed easily, and I think that's something that guys can't relate at all.
No, I agree. You know, this actually, I saw on TikTok one day, and you can buy this device where it's kind of like a cramp simulator, and you can put it on the men's like abdomen, and then they can feel the cramps. And then it's like whenever it's a 10 for like the girl, she's so okay with it. But then for the guy, he'd be like, oh my God, like turn this off. It hurts so bad.
Yeah, it's like the thing of like a guy, like if they have like the common cold, it's like, oh,
they're
but like
literally
we
dying.
have to like, no, yeah, I think like kind of going off of that, I think guys also don't understand that we have to deal with like PMS, like cramps and all the hormonal changes, but also do our daily tasks. Like we're expected to like go to work, get up early, like go to classes, like take exams, like even do like gym, like dance, everything, and we can't really use like having our period or having cramps as kind of an excuse. So actually this past weekend I had a dance performance and I got my period on the first day and very, very painful, and medicine wasn't really helping me. But I mean, you can't really like say, it's not like you can say like how when you have like the flu or something, you just have to keep going. So I think that's something that only girls will understand. So
no, I agree. You have to push through it in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
I think for me, whenever I was 16, it's my first ever job. And whenever I was younger, I would get really bad cramps, and to the point where I had to go home from school. So I think this was the first week of my job. I had nothing but cakes, and I was a froster. So I had to make the frosting. And then that morning, I had gotten my period, and I was dying. And I was like, Mom, I can't go to work. But she said, you know what? I do it all the time. It's just part of being a girl. So get up and push through it. And ever since then, I stopped complaining. I was like, you know what? I'm going to shut up and just do my work. And I learned that at 16. And after that, it's just, you know, part of me. But like, I really want to buy that. Like I was talking about the simulator, and you put it on my dad or something. It's like a little joke.
I know.
You died.
Whenever
so
they
funny.
complain about it, I just think about the simulator machine, and I'm like, you know, I wish I could plug that into you.
Right
so
now.
you could really feel. And they're like, oh, like it probably does not as hurt as much as like if somebody hits on your balls or something. I'm like, it's a constant pain. You feel like you're getting stabbed inside your stomach, and also your legs, your entire body. Like it just feels like a stabbing pain. It just keeps on happening. So I don't think guys can really relate to that pain.
Yeah, no, I agree. And then back to whenever you're talking about the whole PMS thing, I hate when men say like, oh, are you on your period? Because you're acting very like iffy today, or you have a lot of like, what is it? You're being very dramatic, or you're talking too much. I hate when they bring it up, because you know what? If you were bleeding, you would act the same way too. So I don't want to hear it from you.
No, for sure. But I do think it's nice when like there are, like, I feel like my dad is really like, maybe because it's like me and my sister. So he's like, I think he's a really good girl dad. Like when we're on our periods, he'll like, you know, bring us like the hot water bags and like bring us food and stuff. So I feel like guys like who at least understand like what we're going through and help out, like, and then like, you know, like eventually like a husband or something, like hopefully whoever
It's
that
always
is will
nice
help
to have
out.
like that 4-day as the rest period for yourself, where you don't have to do a lot because you need that rest. It is essential for your body. And like you said, like even for my parents, right? My mom didn't have the cramps the way I do. I get really, really, really bad cramps where I can't even get up, and it's just me constantly crying about how bad the pain is, and everybody around me is like, what are we supposed to do about it? They're very confused, but I think people who can see that and like still like be able to let you rest and do your thing and just be like, you know what, like you should probably get some rest for yourself. I think those people need to be appreciated in the same time. So thank you.
Yeah,
No, I agree.
for sure.
And I don't know if you've like dealt with this or if you've heard about it, especially because it's like a more Nepali kind of thing. And I don't know if you have either. But whenever I was younger, like super young, like one of my friends, I was telling her how, you know, I got my period. And she's Nepali. And she was like, I can't go into the kitchen because I'm on my period. I had to sit on like the floor to eat dinner. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, you can't go just to the kitchen because on your period and you're seen as what, dirty or unclean, right? And then my mom told me how like women on their period can't go to the temple, which is absolutely crazy to me because we have female goddesses that we pray to and we worship, and you're telling me they don't get their periods? Like, it doesn't make sense to me.
There's actually, I think, a temple in India where people go to just because I'm, again, don't quote me on this because I know people are going to come at me, but like once a month, it's a female goddess, a goddess's temple, and it's especially for women who want to like, you know, pray to have a kid or do all that, because apparently the goddess gets like her period and whatnot once a month. So people go there, but somehow when you're on your periods, you can. And it's, I don't know if it's like a thing everywhere, but like you said, right? Yeah, a lot of like places in Nepal, they do that. But it's so weird because technically that whole thing started as a way to give women rest, and not in a way where it's going to be discriminatory towards like women, where they would have to like eat. It was more of like they need rest, so let them not do anything. But it's like, I don't know when in the process turned into something where, oh, you cannot do this, you cannot come to the kitchen. But it was supposed to be in a way where it's like, you need rest, that's why you should not go to the kitchen and do like normal chore stuff. But it just quickly turned into something that was claimed to be dirty and unclean. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. And then my mom was also telling me how back in her day, whenever she first got her period, she wasn't even allowed to sleep in the same house. She had to sleep, I think, in the shed for 3 weeks until like her period was over, and then she was like fully like clean again, and then she could only go back into the house. Which now hearing that, you know, the whole point of like the week of getting off was for rest, and it turned into something so like despiteful.
For
and
me,
icky.
it was like staying inside a room. And you can't have sunlight or anything for me, it was like 4 days. It's something like cultural in Nepal. Like, I don't know if people still do it. I had to do it. It's something that was followed. I think they used to do it for a month, but something like that. But I didn't do it for a month. I was just inside a room for 4 days. It was the best, awesome time. I had a TV. I'm not complaining, guys. I had a TV, so I was watching TV, eating snacks, sleeping.
You're living your best life, girl.
And people were bringing me food inside the room, so I didn't even have to do anything.
Right.
I was told not to like the male members of the family cannot look at them, or they cannot look at me,
you
or
can't touch them.
or something
See, that's
like
where
that.
I find it's like a little like it's not meant for you, like yourself. It's just like a dirty thing.
Yeah,
but
I saw my dad and my brother too. Like I usually don't care. Oh, this is gonna get so controversial. I can already see people being like, oh, but we technically don't follow all the rules of like whatever that was given. But at that time, I did stay inside a room for 4 days. Honestly, best time. I was just watching Power Rangers because that was what was on TV, and I was up till like 2 a.m. in the morning watching TV, and there was nobody to stop me. So for me, it was amazing, but I know for people who live in the rural area, especially girls, they have to live in very unsanitary conditions. And because of that, a lot of people develop, like a lot of these girls and women develop infection. And it's something that, so I had that when I first got my period, and then every single time it was like normal in my house. I didn't have to do it every single time, but I know there are places where women have to leave their house every month and go live in a shed or something, just so that they don't do dirty. I just does not make sense to me, so I'm not even gonna word it that way.
Yeah, I know. Have you watched this movie called Padman?
I was just gonna say like, that's like such a good example.
Akshay Kumar's movie.
Yeah, it's an amazing movie. So guys, if you guys don't know what Padman is, it's basically a movie. It's kind of based off of real life events where this husband, he sees that his wife isn't in the house. You know, when she's on her period, she's using like these really dirty cloths as sanitary pads. So he starts making pads for her. But then like the whole society kind of shuns him for that, where they're like, why would you give so much attention to females and their periods, etc. But then like he just breaks the stigma of I'm here for my wife, and I want her to have the best hygiene as possible, because what she's using right now is not sanitary at all. And then I think I saw that at a very young age, and I didn't know that was still happening, especially in like, India, Nepal, whatever. It was very eye-opening for me. But if you have anything else to add.
Yeah, no, I watched it at a young age too, and I think at that time, like, I already had my period, so again, I didn't know that, like, I think I just realized how grateful we are, like, I mean, even with the whole, like, staying in the house and, like, not going in the kitchen, definitely happens in India, like, too, but my parents are very, like, progressive, so I am very lucky to have never experienced that, but I think, like, movies like this are so important because, like, we are quite privileged, like, live here, and we have access to, like, good, like, sanitary, like, pads and everything, so I think it's really good to, raise awareness that like it's not happening everywhere.
My question to the girls is, before we end this topic, is nowadays they give like 1 or 2 days off to women. Is that true? Because in our organization, like they used to give 1 or 2 days. In my organization, Nepal,
that sometimes.
It was an Australian company.
Sign me up in an organization like that. That's giving me like
they give 1 or 2 days extra holidays for women to go through that period for 1 or 2 days a month.
Good. I've heard of this for some companies. Not anything. I don't think there's any companies I really know of, but yeah, I hope that's like implemented like like everywhere, like more often.
It's mostly European companies.
Okay.
Oh, that makes more sense.
What do you guys think about this?
I think that's so
amazing.
crucial. Yeah, that would be. I think it's like not even like. I think it's so necessary because we have to. Even if I know some girls get like extreme cramps and some maybe don't have painful cramps, but still have like other effects. Like back pain is a big one. I get that, and then just like fatigue. And like my mom is going through menopause, so even like women working at that age, like whatever it is, like I feel like a woman should get like those like at least 2 days for the first like 2 days of the period, which are like extremely painful or uncomfortable too. But
I agree.
yeah.
But moving on to our next topic, which is a little bit more fun, I want to talk about the best kinds of girls' night. So for me personally, like the girls' night starts off whenever we're getting ready to go out. That's like my best part, like favorite part of the night. Because you're like playing music, you're getting ready for the night, you're trying on outfits, putting on makeup. So that's like my like star, like main beginning. And then like the going out part is whatever, like dinner, and then pictures is my other part.
Oh, I know.
Important.
Yeah, I know. Like, I don't have to eat food. Actually, I'll show up for a little bit. I'll sit down, take pictures, and I'm ready to go home. Like, that's my entire girls' night.
That's true.
The pictures always come first. What is that saying where it's like the phone eats first?
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of it?
Yeah.
Where, like if there's food on the table, you want to take a picture of it first before like you start eating it. Yeah. What's y'all's?
Oh yeah.
I want to hear.
I think it depends on like if the going out is like a nice dinner vibe. Like I know me and Arya do that a lot. So probably getting ready too. But if it's like going out like bars or clubbing or something, then like probably like the post gaming for the food after like Taco Bell or something.
Yes.
Because then you can like debrief the night and then like eat food. So I like that. Or like pre gaming like the actual event. I feel like the common thing is like the actual like, going out is not the highlight of the night, but like probably getting ready and like I feel like sometimes like sharing like makeup tips or like doing each other's hair. Like I know like Arya likes to curl her hair and I like to straighten mine, but like when we were in Europe, we would try to like do the opposite and kind of get our comfort zone. So just like fun things like that. I remember that more than the actual like going out. Like, genuinely.
Yeah.
I think it's the company that really makes a difference when you're going on girls' night, because I've had terrible girls' night too. Where if sometimes when you go with a company that you don't completely know, like you're in a group setting, you don't know everybody, then it can get a bit weird throughout the night if like the vibe is not the same. But I really think the company, I agree with both of you, like phone eats. Because we are eating, so we're eating, so the phone better eat.
Yeah, I agree.
But apart from that, like you said, pre-gaming, having fun with your girls, I think it really depends, like when you all vibe together and you're just enjoying each other's company. I think that makes a great girls' night. I know what I don't like in a girls' night because like
Can you tell us?
Yeah, I really don't like when
Oh no. It's okay, you can tell us, don't worry.
I really don't like when there's some people who are just, everybody likes the attention, but they make a big deal about the attention they get or they do not get. And everybody's just enjoying. So it kind of like kills the vibe of the entire group.
There's a saying for that, pick-me's.
Yeah, exactly.
Pick-me's of
And
the
I've
group.
been out with pick-me, and then the vibe was just instantly killed because the things that were being said, I'm like, I thought we were here to enjoy like ourselves. Like, how did this turn into some kind of like toxic competition? Because that's something you don't want in a girls' night. You want to have fun with your company. You can get attention. There's nothing wrong with that. But making that your priority and like bitching about it based on who gets it and who does not just does not make sense to me. I'm always glad when my friends get attention and I don't really care if they don't like. It's the same shit because we're there together. I think most of the time when you go out on girls' night, you do come back with the girls and like you said, debrief. But I really don't like people who like make the debrief about just themselves. So that's what I don't like about girls' night. If there's somebody like that. Not that I don't like girls' night. I think that's all. It
was like that.
It's like terrifying. How did it come up? I love girls' night.
Yeah.
But I just don't like girls' night with pick-me's.
Depends on the people. No, I 100% agree. Because sometimes, actually one time I went out with like these girls. I'm not going to say who it was. But went out. I definitely did not come back with them. That's what I'm gonna say. Where like they all found like a guy and they're like, well, we're gonna go home with them. And I was like, okay, well,
that was on the agenda.
And I feel like that's not even.
I'll go home to my bed myself. I don't care.
Yeah, and it's not even like that. Obviously, that's like really like messed up. But also, that's like a big safety hazard too. Because like if you go with a group of girls and you all know you're gonna be drinking, and then like how do you leave like?
Guys,
one girl
it was
like
such a traumatic
bar.
story because I'm like, okay, guys, let's go home. And they're like, well, Arya, we're actually gonna go home with them, and you can go home. Go home where? Like we all came together, we're gonna leave together. But okay, I guess I'll go home.
Yeah.
But no, I definitely agree. I hate like girls' nights where it's just centered around trying to find like attention,
or guys.
validation.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we're going
That's
out
like-
to enjoy like our presence and like our friends' company. So why are you just so focused on the male
That's
attention?
exactly.
And then
that's
that like
exactly
makes, like,
where
their
I was
mood,
going
like,
with it.
Yeah.
No, I
like that like
agree.
makes or breaks like their mood too. And it's like
Yeah.
just,
Exactly.
Like,
And they get like, oh, like, do they not think we're good enough for this person? Or like, is this person... When did this turn into something that was like, oh, am I pretty? Is she more pretty? It's like, it makes me so confused. I'm like, where is this coming from?
Yeah. No, I agree. And then I feel like for people like that, I think they just really need like the male validation as much as like, how harsh that sounds.
Yeah.
So I have some friends too where, if we go out one night and we're just like, even at a restaurant, and if there's not someone, to validate their feelings and call them beautiful, like they don't perceive themselves as beautiful, which I think is so sad because every like person is so gorgeous, like, you know what I mean? But I'm like, why are you defining your beauty and the worth of like a man's like idea, or perception of you?
Like,
So
yeah, that's true. I agree. I think definitely like one thing that like coming back to the what I do like is I know this has happened with like us sometimes, but it's when like two groups or two friends like are making plans to go out together and their like other friends also join in, because I feel like that's a fun way to like meet new people. Like I remember like that happened with us a couple of times, and I think like also this semester like a few of my friend groups have like meshed. Like I have one friend who I made like in college, and then one of my childhood friend, her other friend from high school, we introduced both of our separate friends, and now they're like really good friends. Yeah. And like, so I think that's like always a fun thing to happen. Like that's like a good way to meet new people too. But yeah,
it's a scary feeling if they don't like work out. But
yeah,
it's always great when they become friends, or like at least they vibe together, because you're like, oh my God, thank God these guys are talking to each other. Because I know as a person who is their mutuals, you get scared about like two friends joining in a group. So I'm so glad like you guys had a lot of fun.
Wait, I love all of Devika's friends. They're the sweetest people ever. We all actually did a good girls' night. I think it was a year ago. It was last summer. But we did a girls' night.
What
and
was it?
We went to...
I forgot. To be more specific.
We went right after summer, like August.
Oh, but that's
September.
what I was talking about too.
Yeah. We had all gotten to my apartment, and I really enjoyed it. Like, I love her friends. They're genuinely like the most nicest people like you'll ever meet in your entire life. And I've told this to you multiple times, which is the truth. Like, people who have nothing bad to say about anyone. Like, they're like, especially Devika, she's one of my friends, like, just like that. She's such a kind-hearted person. It's crazy, because I wish I could be like that. I'm just honest.
Kind.
I am, but I'm just a little too honest sometimes.
It's okay.
I always keep your conversation interesting. Like, I love hearing what you used to say. I'm like, oh, Arya, let's not say that. No, I'm kidding.
But I think what you talked about, right, with friends, when people are secure in who they are, I think that makes a difference. Even when you like introduce them with your friends or your mutuals, if they're secure within who they are and how they feel, I mean, obviously they can have their own opinions, but if anyone gets insecure about even the tiniest thing, then, it's kind of where the bummer happens, the party pooper. And it's always nice to have people who are very secure around you that you can be friends with, because I don't think I would ever introduce like I've had experiences. I have a lot of friends, and I've introduced like my friend groups, like different friend groups to each other, and like gone out. But at the same time, like it has worked at times, and it sometimes has not. So I think like a lot of it comes from like how people want to perceive themselves or look at how things are being said, and they kind of get moody about stuff. So being secure in yourself plays a big role in, I think, not being a party pooper.
Yeah. No, I definitely agree.
I feel like I took it to such a serious term.
Actually, no, I was going to add to that, because recently I've been trying to like be friends with someone who's a little bit more smarter than me, or like who's more put together, so like I can learn from them. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Where I'm trying to like find people who are I guess very headstrong and very intelligent, because I'd rather be friends with them and who like have goals, etc., than someone who just wants to party all the time, etc., because that's fun too, like don't get me wrong, but I feel like with my aspirations and what I want to do in life, recently I'd rather make, you know, close connections with people who also have the same goals as me, because now we have the same like playing field and same motivation, so we can like push each other rather than, you know, bring ourselves down a little bit.
Yeah, I also think that's like nice, because then you have like more things to talk about, and like you have the same level of like not just like intelligence but also emotional intelligence, so it's like nice to talk to people who share like similar viewpoints on that. And I think even if we have different viewpoints, I don't think that's a problem, as long as you're able to like, you know, agree to disagree. I like people who can agree to disagree. If you like get upset just because we don't have the same opinion on something, I feel like I can't handle that. Yeah.
And
like
there are people who do get upset when things like that happen, and they hate confrontation about those things, and would rather keep it to themselves and get angry rather than do a confrontation. So everybody around is like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah,
and you can't confront them because they hate confrontation.
Yeah.
But you can't really do anything because they don't want that confrontation.
And they didn't say anything, so how are you supposed to like, guess?
Exactly.
I think, I agree.
I've been in situations like that. So
can you give us a story? I want to hear like all of your stories. It's so interesting.
No, but I do agree with you. Like, I like having friends who are smarter than me and more intelligent. At the same time, like, have goals. But I also don't want a person to just be, I am so focused on my goals, so I forget to have fun.
There needs to be a balance.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I've been judged for, like, wanting to have fun just because I like to have fun sometimes, and it's okay. It does not mean that I have zero goals or nothing.
Right.
But it's just like, you need to keep your life going. And I think I have had friendships like that where they kind of judge me for trying to have fun or trying to live life a little bit, even though it's not like I'm not going out and throwing a rage or anything, but it's just like,
you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying myself, and somehow that gets miscommunicated into something else, and I can't deal with that.
Yeah,
that's the best way I can put it. Is like I know I have distanced myself with people like that who have done that in the past, and in the present, and in the future.
I have a question. So
Yes.
do you find people who judge you, like if you had to pick guys and girls, if you're going to go to that next step, who do you have an easier time? Like, who do you think understands you a lot easier? Like your girls or the guys, your guy friends in that situation?
It depends on who the friend is.
Yeah,
right?
or even the conversation.
I'm just asking you in a general term. Like, who do you find, easier? Guys, your guy friends or your girlfriends?
I don't really have
I have both.
I don't want to.
I have both. Like, I have a bunch of guy friends and also girlfriends. At the end of the day, my girlfriends don't judge me for what I'm doing. It just but then it depends on who my girlfriend is, right? It's my closest friends that are my safe space. And those are the people that I'm talking about, like, who are the safe space that I can talk to anything to. And they make it, if it's about me, then they would want to do things according to how I would like, and I would do the same for them. And same with the guys too. Like, there will be guys who judge me for exactly the same thing that the girls are, but there are like my friends who don't do that, and it just depends on who it is. Like, I think it's about like being, if you're not ignorant or arrogant that you're better than everybody, then either way, if it's a guy or a girl, they're fine.
Yeah.
So how come both of you guys don't have any guy friends?
Ever since I was young, I've never really like wanted any male friends. I don't know.
I think for me, like I grew up with a sister, so I didn't have any brothers. So I feel like growing up, I mean, my mom never said don't have guy friends, but I feel like anytime like I kind of like just mentioned to her, like maybe like even like elementary, middle school, high school, like that might have a guy friend. Like she'd always be like, or like
My mom used to say,
and then I would just like not like do it. And I feel like I just like I think girls, I have two really close like childhood best friends. Like I've known them since I was 5. Like you know them. I think we're still really close friends. We were roommates in college and everything. So I feel like having that and also like a sister I'm close to, I didn't feel the need for having guy friends. I just feel like the guy friends maybe I had like acquaintances in the past just like don't understand me on the same level as like girls do. So I just didn't feel any need or meet any guys who I thought were worth being friends.
Sexist.
No, but I agree.
I mean, it's not my fault. It's the guy. It's not my fault that
I think
they're
a
not.
lot of times, like, there is a fine line between friendship with guys, where a lot of times they can confuse friendship with something else, and a lot of times,
Thank
which
you.
is why a lot of girls will not have those kind of friendship. For me, like, I was tomboy, so for me, it was like, hey, bro, what's up? It was never, like, you know, I know my friends, like, who don't have guy friends either, but it's not like it's something that they choose to do or they don't choose to do. It's just something that happens.
It's very
you know?
natural, honestly.
It's very natural.
yeah.
And it's really hard to find, like, authentic guy friends who are just platonic with you. I mean, when I said I had guy friends, I don't have, like, 10, 15, 20 guy friends. Like, I just have 3 or 4 close guy friends, and those are the people. I don't talk to them on the phone every day or anything. We just catch up and we just talk about like some
distant
random
friends,
stuff.
kind of, not like a best friend, but like a friend. It's
I
kind of
think they
distant.
would be
Yeah.
mad if I like none of my close friends or my best friends actually are in America. Yeah, they're actually they're in Nepal, they're in Germany, they're in Australia, like anywhere but here. So it kind of sucks because people I grew up with will really understand me a lot, but none of them are actually in the US. I just have like few close friends here, but even then, I don't think I would consider my full self, like maybe one friend or two, but I don't think I would consider to have like people here who I have really like, you know,
Gotten
formed
super
that
close to?
Yeah, learned to be close to.
Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, I got close to Devika because we had this class. What class was it?
Computer architecture.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, that class, the death of us.
We dropped it.
We
didn't make it too
So after the first exam, guys, we took the exam. We started the whole night actually for that exam.
Yeah.
And then we took the exam right after. We were like, we need a job.
Yeah, we went to Starbucks that morning. I remember I was trying to teach her like a couple like some topic, and I think when I was trying to teach it to her, I didn't know what I was talking about, and that's when I knew we were gonna drop it. I was like, this is not gonna work.
And then after the first exam, we both sat together and we were like, okay, let's drop this class. And then we took it. I took it.
I took it the
college.
semester. Yeah, I took it the semester after with a different professor, and like it was better.
Yeah.
I think also like I was like sophomore year, like early, like I didn't establish like study habits properly and all that. So it took like a little bit more time to like figure out how to go about these classes. But in the beginning, like
No, I agree.
No.
But I had to drop. I think I've dropped 2 classes so far. I dropped computer architecture, killed me, and then advanced algorithms, which we were also in the same class for. And I was like, baby, cut, I quit. And I actually,
stayed.
I
actually
maybe she also quit.
no. This I was proud of you. You actually
you.
like
That's
stayed to the
really
course.
amazing.
I stayed.
Also,
But for
sounds
me, I couldn't
like
do
very
it.
hard classes. Computer architecture and advanced algorithms.
Yeah, I don't know. I genuinely don't know how I'm a senior. I tell my mom this. I'm graduating in May. We're both graduating in May, actually.
Yeah.
But I ask her, I'm like, how am I a senior studying computer science? Because I don't know what I did.
No, I know. I feel like I
Genuinely.
just blinked and I'm here, but
Yeah.
I know.
I had dropped classes too when I was in college.
Yeah.
Mostly because one of the professors, like, I swear, like, we had like class start at 1:45 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it would go till 3-ish.
Yeah.
It was like a 1 hour, 15 minutes or 30 minutes class. Oh my God, he was such a sleepy professor. I would literally, like, 5 minutes into the class, I would be looking for watch, and I'll be like, oh my
When can
God,
I
like, I
leave?
need to wake up. I need to wake up.
Yeah.
And I dropped that class after, like, the last day of withdrawing class, that's when I did it. I was like, I cannot do this, and I took it from a different professor the next year.
Yeah, no, so valid. Okay, guys, so our next topic, I think this is gonna be really fun, is green flags that are underrated in men. So what do we think? Like, what are really good green flags that we don't really like recognize?
I think one, and not in a romantic way, just like any like guy friends or anything, just like maybe like asking you questions back. That's not even like a guy thing. Okay, just like a friend thing. But I think guys tend to maybe not like be that alert to like do that. So just like asking questions back in relationships too. I feel like that would be a good thing.
I agree. I think the biggest would be someone who actually listens to you. Because I feel like as being a girl who's gone on a lot of dates, I can say from firsthand experience where I've gone on dates where I can talk so much about, you know, like what I like, my hobbies, etc. But if the guy's not willing to listen, like who am I talking to? Like a blank wall? Like it doesn't make any sense.
I've heard this thing. It's like you like go on a date and then like when you come back, you realize like the only reason you had fun is because like you like yourself or something. You just like you entertain yourself. I know at this point. No, I agree. And like on top of that, like listening to you and then like actually like I think in terms of gift giving, like I think guys don't realize that girls don't expect you to like spend a lot of money or do something grand. But like if you just listen to like small things that they talked about in a conversation, like if you just mentioned your favorite like coffee or like order or something and you just bring that, I think girls get more excited that like, oh, they actually listen to me and they care. It just shows care. I think that's like a big green flag too. So.
Like the cutest thing, guys. So I like this flower. It's called like the carnation. And my favorite color is pink. So for Valentine's Day, like this poor boy, he went to the store apparently like he apparently went to the store like 3 or 4 times just so like he could buy me pink carnations.
That's so
how
cute.
sweet is that?
That is so cute.
And I like I didn't even realize that like the carnations were pink until he told me the story of like, you know how your favorite color is pink and then you love carnations. So I went to the store a couple of times to like get these exact flowers for you and I was like, this is insane. This is why I harp on like listening so much because if a guy is willing to listen to you, like he'll do anything for you.
Poor boy with a rich heart.
Exactly.
My mom, like she's like, whoever you date, Arya is gonna be a poor boy. Like whatever you make them do. And I'm like, it's not my fault. They choose to do it.
It's so funny. You call like every boy like poor boy, like in all the conversations, like oh poor boy.
I don't know.
I love that.
It's like my saying for like any kind of like guy that I make like him do anything for me. I'm like, oh, poor boy. Even my dad sometimes, poor boy. Like especially dealing with me. Because my mom always tells me, like, whenever I go home to Knoxville, she's like, your dad will not say anything in front of you because he's scared of me, genuinely. Like, he's not scared of me, but you know, like to my mom, like he'd be like, oh, like I want this, I want that, whatever. Like he has a say. But then whenever I'm home, like if I want like spaghetti for dinner, like yeah, whatever. Like he's not gonna say what he wants, which is so sweet of him though. So I call him poor boy.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how my dad is with my sister.
Yeah.
That's what my mom says too. I feel like the same thing. Or he's not scared of her, but he'll like
not scared. Like,
everything like
scared. But
yeah,
like, he really
yeah.
values her opinion.
Values,
like, he enjoys her time.
Exactly.
So he's okay with doing something whenever like she's there.
Exactly. I don't know about me on the other hand.
It's because you live with them right now.
No, I think it's like being the younger one, or like they like. I think I get the like princess pampered treatment, but like.
What about that's one green flag? So do you want guys to listen to you? I'm trying to make a list here. I've only got
Trying to
one.
find a cheat code, guys.
No. Okay.
Sorry, Arya, my brain is buffering. It's like, you know,
Okay,
the
list
YouTube buffering.
what else is green flag?
Yeah, it's like my brain is buffering. Like you guys have already said so much. It's just going.
I know, even
you
I'm
can just
like-
put an emoji of like buffering, and it's just my
She's
brain.
just thinking.
I'm just thinking.
They only gave one green flag.
Or
wait, a guy
expanding.
who
Okay, let me
listens.
think.
I guess it kind of ties in together, right? When you listen, you care.
No. I want specifics.
Oh, for next
Well,
time,
like
for
a
his
specific
dates.
example.
Yeah.
Like if we had to give you advice.
No. So no, not giving me advice.
One thing.
No, it's not giving me advice. So you just said listen to girls, and we're stuck at listen to girls. So I want to
what
know
about
more.
No, I think it's
Respect
understanding
girls,
them
too.
too. Like if you understand, because everyone is different, right? So when you understand them and how they deal with their perspective, like how they think and what they do, if somebody knows how your brain works, then I think that's a green flag, because everybody's brain works in a different way. Some people are very emotional, some people are very logical, and if they understand that, and rather than putting how they think as the perspective, if they have the time and energy to value yours, I think that's a really big green flag that you can have.
I think that comes into like emotional intelligence as well. Like if you're like having a like difference of opinion, and instead of like raising their tone and be like, I'm right, like kind of softening their tone and being like, oh, like I understand where you're coming from, like that makes sense, but I think this, like that's a great.
Exactly.
But it has to be underrated though.
Okay, wait, I have a good one.
Oh,
I have a really good one.
We forgot having emotional intelligence is overrated.
I would say
not a lot of people have them. So.
It's important. Exactly.
I have to say it.
The segment was supposed to be green flag,
okay, I'm
underrated green
getting
flag.
there. I'm getting
I have one
there.
for you.
Bashing guys.
Okay,
I have one.
really, really big one that stands out to me is not being active on social media, for men especially.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because then, he's not gonna have a big following list. He's not gonna see like other, I guess, female creators online. He's not gonna like cheat. Maybe, I don't know. But I think like definitely like being less active on
Unless
social
they are
media is a green
monetizing
flag.
themselves and giving you the money. You gotta learn to monetize your life.
Hey, that is true. I didn't think about it that way. That was just
now
saying
I love
everyday
having-
perspective, okay?
No.
Because a lot of men, I feel like a lot of cheating has to deal with, social media, them having access to a lot of like creators, content, etc. So like if they're not on social media, how are they gonna like?
I feel like with the cheating thing though, like if they're like someone who cheats, like
They're gonna
they will
do
do it
it either way,
regardless.
yeah.
So I
True.
feel like honestly, if they have like an active social media and like on there they're not like following a lot of girls or doing whatever, that's like low-key green flag, because like then even with all the access they're not like
That's
I don't know,
true.
whatever. But
But
Yeah.
if they're also very active and they're talking, then you would know immediately. So in a way, that kind of works as a green flag for you, because if they are trying to talk to other girls or cheating, then you immediately know because of their activeness and their following.
that's so true.
You never know when you're gonna get the "Hey girlie,"
By the way,
by the way.
So my question is, how much successful they have to be or heading towards a successful career path? Is that a good green light that they show?
100%. I think the more motivated you are for your career, your future, etc., that's like a shining green flag to
Yeah.
me, because that's so attractive.
Being ambitious is very, very, very attractive quality, but you don't want to be an ambitious person and then be like, my work comes first and then everything
There's a
goes
balance.
second.
Workaholic,
Now
yeah.
that's a red flag.
yeah, good balance.
No, only the
red
green
flag
flag.
in
Only
the-
concentrate on green flag.
No, but it's like the thing is, if you overdo what we're saying, then it becomes a red
There's a
flag.
limit.
With anything,
There's
there's like a
Exactly,
balance.
exactly.
I feel
There's
like
a
that's just
balance. So we're talking about
let me
it
give
in
you
balance.
guys let me give you guys a choice. So you have, let's say, a guy who's very successful in his career, listens and does all the stuff that you like, but he's not good looking. Maybe let's say he's like overweight. Let's say he's like 250 pounds. But then you have another successful guy, very good looking, but he does more like social media. He's always around girls. He's successful, but not as successful or like stable as the other guy. But he's better looking. But he does make money. But his making money is through social media, being around girls. What would
Is
you
he
rather pick?
cheating?
Both of them don't cheat.
Okay, I know. I'll stay single.
Right?
No, that's not a choice. That's not a choice.
Exactly.
It's not a choice. It's not a
Also,
choice.
like, either way, whatever we pick, we're going to be scrutinized for our pick.
No, no, no.
I have no choice. I choose Devika. Well, Mary.
I chose Arya.
I choose our option.
You know,
That's always
you guys
an
can get
option,
away with it
yeah.
because it's the all girl Meet the Girls episode.
That's
Okay,
always
let
an
me
option. I love your answer. Like, I'll stay single.
I no, and that's not even like in a joking way. I feel like for us, like if the guy doesn't embody what like we kind of want, like why not stay single? In this like era of time, we're lucky enough that we can. So like,
Exactly.
But remember, the first guy is everything that you hope for from emotional and mental,
no, but like
but
if they're
he's not all,
I'm,
right?
I'm
Like-
not. Yeah, exactly.
You just said that
the
he's
thing is,
not.
like, if I am putting, if I'm also being active and they're open to being active, then for sure. But if they just want to stay home and just be like, no, I don't need to work on myself, because what am I gonna do if you're gonna get a heart disease or something? Unless like I am in your will. Like
That is true.
Yeah.
if they get a heart disease,
gonna
like
die
that's
fast.
not what I want. I don't want to be taking care of somebody who has a heart disease. Like let's be real.
Probably like
God,
thought
I
like
love
30
you.
years from now.
That's really true. I feel like about that, like you said something about like overweight. It's more about the health. I think
Exactly.
Like, 'cause,
It's like you have to be
just
healthy.
Be healthy. Like it's okay
if
if,
I'm
you're not
putting
like
work to
yeah.
take care of myself and being healthy, then why can you not do the same?
Yeah, I feel like whatever qualities, I think if I'm ambitious, if I'm like focusing on like keeping myself healthy, I would just want the guy to reflect that. I
Exactly.
think that's fair enough.
Yeah,
like
it's
if
fair.
whatever I'm doing, the guy should reflect that.
It's okay.
Like,
It's okay. It was a fun. It was
No,
just a
no,
fun
I know,
question.
but that's true.
No, this is gonna be it's like Arya, Prabhi, and Devika talk about how
How we hate men. That's gonna be the headline.
It's a title, okay?
Mission
You're welcome.
accomplished.
Wait, what was your green flag?
One more underrated green flag.
Oh, I have one.
oh he's giving us green flags
No,
now.
Devika has one.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, this is like a really like minor thing, but I think when you're walking next to a guy and if they like walk on the side of you where the road is, like very
Yeah, it's
steadily,
cute.
That's a
Yeah,
good one.
that's a nice underrated.
That's more of a Gen Z thing to do.
What?
I think it's
Really?
no. I think
No, millennial. I think it's a millennial thing to do.
No, but they still do
No.
it till this day.
no. It's just a gentleman thing to do. Would you
Chivalry
agree? It's millennial
needs
boomer.
to like be brought back.
Exactly. I also like when they open car doors for you, like every
Yeah,
time,
that's-
not just like at times when you
Every
first.
time?
Yeah, it's nice. Like it's not that
Yeah,
you
it's
have to, but if you do
Yeah.
it, it's just nice.
Well, I mean, like once in a while, but not like every time.
Every time you can do it, why not?
Exactly. If you can do it, why not?
Might as
Exactly.
well. You have 2 arms. They're probably stronger than mine anyway. Open the door for me. It's not that hard. Or buy a car that can open it itself. So then you don't have to do anything.
Right?
That's true.
So you
See,
don't have to do anything.
She even gave a solution for it.
with the money
There
from
you
the very
go.
ambitious
There
career,
you go.
buy the
Look,
car
I
that
gave you
open the
everything.
door.
What else could you ask for from me?
Arya's boyfriend's like, get a car that opens itself. He's making a list.
That poor boy's list is forever long. Like I can't. Okay.
One more underrated green flag from Prapti though.
Still buffering.
Wow.
No, I think
Underrated.
anything I say would be like anything that we say as green flag, I think is underrated. Because if we have to explain that green flag, that probably means
my
a lot of
God,
them are
okay.
not doing it. Again, thank you for the hate.
Such a lawyer thing to
But
do.
honestly, I think it's very nice when they can keep engaging in the conversations that you have. Like Arya said earlier, when they listen, when you yap, but then also be able to have a conversation back on those topics and take an interest. Like let's say if I say I like a certain show or like a music and they listen to it and then they're like, I listened to this because like, yeah, you talked. It's a really cute thing to do.
Let me give you one. Someone's recently told me that a guy who can change someone's perspective or broaden the horizon of thought is also a low-key green flag.
Yeah, they are a green flag.
So that means the girl themselves also have the capacity to learn and want to accept that.
We never denied that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like as long as it goes both ways,
Right?
then it's fine. If it's
What
What are you
only
trying to say here? Okay.
So before we go, I would like to ask: is this a green flag or not? If the guy is really into politics,
It depends what kind of politics.
I think if I mean,
In general.
in general,
what do you mean like really into? I
Really
mean,
into
yeah,
politics.
I think if I mean it's the side of politics that like
Exactly.
you know if we align on the views
On the
and he's like
values.
passionate about it, then I would like that.
So
I think
okay,
that would be good.
that's
Yeah.
actually a pretty good question. Do yours and his political identity have to align?
Yeah, for me, yes.
For sure, for sure.
I cannot be with
That is, like,
somebody
the
who
one,
does
like-
not,
Yeah.
align with those
Okay,
political
I have a
values.
scenario. You meet this guy. Amazing, perfect, great looking, responsible, all that stuff. And then you find out that he is MAGA.
What?
Or MAGA.
Oh.
Mom?
I'm confused.
Well, Make America Healthy Again, Make America
Yeah.
Great
Oh,
Again.
okay.
So he's one of those guys. You've spent like maybe a year and you find out later? Do you stick with it or you're like tata bye-bye?
I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. I mean,
I should also answer this question.
I know, I'll say it off camera, but on camera, I plead the fifth. plead the fifth.
Welcome,
Please,
guys.
no, thank you.
You're not getting
No,
us here.
political
Why are you putting us
No.
in a
The
situation
reason
where
why
we
the
know...
reason why I asked that is because I was watching this dating show recently on YouTube, and these guys and girls would talk back and forth. And the last question, when it came down to like the last guy or two guys they have to date, the girl had to date. The girl always asked, "Who did you vote for?" And the guy, if he voted for like this administration, well, like he was trying to like get away from it, and then everybody already knew the crowd. And then she's like, "This is not going to work." So every guy,
Yeah, I think that happens with me too. But
Nowadays,
it's
it's so
also,
important, right?
I mean,
it's
I'll answer
really
your question.
important. It really
Yeah.
shows if you're ignorant and if you're uneducated from like the way you're gonna say things, or like I think like we said, right? If it aligns with our values and if that's our value, then like we'll go for it. But you're asking us like point blank
me
in
personally,
something that
I'll say it. Like
it's very risky to answer,
Yeah.
especially in the current scenario.
I got you. If it was a girl and I found out she'd voted for like MAGA or Trump, I would be like, no. I don't care if I dated her for like 2-3 years. I would have broken up with her.
I
Wait,
cannot.
I agree in the sense that, again, like I said, if they don't align with my political views.
Yeah,
it's no.
exactly.
Yeah.
We just are not disclosing what our views are.
Okay.
Okay, guys, our next topic is characters we relate to too much, like any kind of TV show. I think for me, I relate the most from Monica from Friends because I am so like type A, I believe, right? Like for any kind of trips or events, I need to have it planned to the T or else I'm not going. So I think like for me, Monica is like my like to-go character, and it's also really clean. Like I have like minor OCD, so if anything's messy, I start.
Yeah, your
cleaning it up.
apartment is really clean. I
you.
feel like I was gonna say actually like I think like Rachel maybe like
Is
I don't even know in
Rachel?
what way. I feel like just like I mean I like fashion, so maybe that way. But I think like in regards to type A, you're type A, but I'm like I think like kind of type B. Like I don't, or it's not that I don't like planning. I think I just if someone else is willing to plan, I'm not too picky. I'll just kind of go with like what they kind of want. That's how our trips work out. Like she already has a whole itinerary. I'm like okay, like
Which is
go
the best.
I just go. I'm there. Like.
So we went to Europe actually last May. We did like a junior year trip. We went to France and then we went to Italy. And then I got to plan everything, which I love doing. Like I'm the kind of person where I'm like, you follow me and like I'll choose like where to go.
I love people like that.
I know.
Because like I
It's
just
great.
like getting things done, and like I'll have all like the main sightseeing places, etc. And then poor Devika, like she'll just come like
I'll do it if all the people in my like group or like everyone who's going is like doesn't really like to plan. Like I don't mind taking over, but if someone is like really willing to do it, like I'll go. Like my sister is very similar to like Arya, like very like, planning itinerary to like the minute, like the like flight leaves and everything. And it's I don't mind.
What are you? What's your like topic or your character? Sorry.
I don't know, but I know I'm a type C because I'm not type A or B.
Wait,
know
what
there's
is
type
type
C.
C?
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person who would schedule a 6 a.m. flight and then miss it because I overslept and then
You're
wake
one of
up at
those.
like maybe 5:55 and call them and be like, oh, I'm missing my flight and put me on the next standby and then miss that flight as well and then go on the next standby flight. So
that's okay.
But I still make it though. And this is based on actual true events. Like one of my friends was visiting US and she was in New York and I had an early morning flight and I missed my first flight. And by the time I was in the airport, like and that was the day when TSA had training in process. So it took longer for me to get in. And right when I was right by the gate, they closed it. And I'm like, I need to get inside the flight. And they're like, ma'am, you have to get to the next one. And then I go there and the people who do the whole checkout thing, she was there and she's like, looks like you just postponed this like from the earlier flight. How can you miss 2 flights in a row?
Oh.
I could so see you doing that. That's crazy. Because I'm the kind of person I would get to the airport like even 3 hours before my flight takes off. I can't do that. It's too scary.
I usually like don't sleep at all and like make it to the flight, but I was like 2 hours. How bad can it be? I'll have alarms set up. I can hear it.
Yeah.
I had like 5 alarms that went off and I didn't hear it. By the time I was waking up, all the alarms were like just snoozing and going off over and over again. And I woke up, but I don't know which character would that be. I can't.
I think I
that
know.
is type
Like
C.
Phoebe's like twin sister Ursula was like really careless.
I wouldn't say.
I
but then
love
that's the thing.
the Friends theme right
I
now.
know,
This is so
which
cute.
Friends
That's the thing. Like
Okay.
I would be careful when I need to be, but I'm also careless. Like I'll be messy at times, but then when I'm clean, I get super clean. There's no
Yeah.
in
I feel
between for
like-
me.
For me, like in terms of like type B, I feel like maybe it's not type B. Maybe it's I don't know what C is, but I know like in terms of like
I just made
planning
that
and
up.
stuff.
I don't know.
Oh, I believe you. I'm a type B. Like whenever like it comes to like trips and stuff, like or like planning things or like hosting things, like it'll get done, but like I might not like start the earliest. But I think in terms of like cleanliness and stuff, like I like everything needs to be clean, like everything needs to be proper. Like even like when I was living in an apartment, like my roommates and I like love to keep it like super clean and organized. So
It's always
That's,
nice
like-
to have it organized.
yeah.
Yeah, can I say like the thing about you? Oh my god, guys, this is so funny. So
You know, I'm
like
very
Davika can't walk on like bare ground with like
Oh.
without having shoes on or socks on. So I realized when we were in, I think it was during our trip, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
I was like, why are you walking on your tippy toes? Like, especially like inside of the house. And she was like, yeah, I hate touching the ground with my feet. And I was like, what is
Yeah,
that?
every time I go to an apartment, I'm like, Arya, where's your house slippers? Like, I don't know. I don't like
Do you walk on the grass sometimes with the bare feet?
grass.
Yeah.
I can't even walk on like actual like wood floor with my, or I don't know. I'm just used to having like house slippers because I think
Yeah.
like my mom told me that like, growing up I didn't like the cold like kitchen floor or something. Like that's why like I don't know. Or also it's because like my sister is a bit taller than me, so whenever I was like younger, I wanted to always match her height. So I would like just like walk on my toes, and now I just like always do it. So,
I think it's so
I
cute.
don't know why.
Like
Muscle
you'll see her
memory.
walking, she's like walking her tippy toes, like going
Yeah.
And then one time she was in my apartment and I made her take her shoes off and she was like, Arya, no, I don't want to take my
I just
shoes
need the
off.
house slippers. I know.
I think it's so cute though. It's so
That's so-
funny. No
yeah,
one does
that's-
that, right?
yeah.
It's so unique.
I think that no, like some people do it.
But
I think it's like
I
a
like
thing.
wearing, like you said, I don't like
Yeah.
touching the wooden floor with my. Now that you say it, I'm just realizing I don't like that either because it's so uncomfortable on my feet.
Yeah, like
Really?
and if
Yeah.
there's like a little like my thing is like I can't deal with like if there's like a little bit of like water on the ground or something. Like I don't know if I have like some kind of like
OCD.
OCD about
Yeah.
that. But even like on the counters, like in the bathroom and stuff, like it has to be like no speck of water after I'm like done. Otherwise, like, I can't like leave.
I think
like,
it has to do like a lot with, for me at least, like how I grew up. We used to have like inside slippers and then outside slippers. So
Yeah.
even right now in my house, like I have inside slippers and I also have guest slippers that I put
Yeah.
so that
For
if
your
somebody-
guests? Oh,
yeah, if
that's
somebody
sweet.
comes in like
I know that's what I was like saying. Like that's
I mean, I
amazing.
don't want them to like bring their. I'm so sorry, guys, but I don't want you to bring like wear your
Yeah.
shoes inside my apartment. I just cleaned it,
Yeah,
and I don't
yeah.
know where those shoes have been. Like, just kidding. It's probably
know
clean.
shoes.
So
in
we're
the
talking
house.
about girls and being more clean and don't want to get like specks of anything,
No, it seems like she has germophobia.
germophobia kind of stuff. Yeah, yeah, I know.
think so. I think I'm realizing this now. Like, or just with like the feet stuff, and then like water, like on the counters.
Or even in the kitchen. I don't know if you guys do it, but
Yeah.
after anything I do, I have this tendency to wash my hand.
That's
Me
OCD.
too.
That's
No.
OCD.
Or isn't that just like
you should be
basic
doing?
hygiene?
I think that's normal.
My hygiene.
That's
Yeah, it's like good hygiene. Like I always do it. It's just normal.
that's called mild OCD when you want to wash your hands all the time.
No,
I
I thought you
Wait,
were supposed to wash
really?
your hand.
Or if
I
it's,
also
like, all
like
the
to have
time, then
things
it's
like you said,
I
right,
don't
with
know.
type A. The reason why I said type C is because I like things in my kitchen to be in a certain space.
Yeah.
And if it's not there, then it really irritates me
Oh, me
because I'm
too. I
like,
get so
who
mad.
moved the bowls where the plate should be? And I don't like that. I literally give like people, like my brother, like, this is not where the spoon should be. I showed you how to organize it.
Yeah, no,
I really like when things are in their place, but at the same
Yeah.
time, I'm not like fully Marie Kondo. So that's why I said type C because
Yeah.
it's clean, but it's also looks
mixture.
messy.
You
and
like
other
it
things.
organized. I think
Yes.
organized and clean is like because
Yeah.
for me, like I like it like clean, like in terms of like germs and everything. But like for organized, like I like it organized, but like for me, my room over time, like it can become like very disorganized, and then like I have to spend one whole day like reorganizing the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
So my question is, most of you girls have described your cleanliness as in another level, which can be only proven if we can see your rooms. But have you seen any girls that are like not clean as you, or like, you know, likes to like just throw everything around and really
my
dirty?
goodness.
Are there girls like that?
So my freshman year, I lived in the dorms of my campus, and one of my roommates, so for UTD, we get like our own rooms, thank God. We have to share rooms, but we share the unit. So there's like 3 little bedrooms, the same bathroom. We get 3 sinks. And her sink used to be so like dirty where I would like clean it for her. I'm like, I can't look at it anymore. So I would scrub it. It's like yellow. It was so gross.
So there are girls who are not clean at all.
Yeah, but you know what? To each their own though. If that's how you want to live, like who am I to judge you? That's
I
what
like
you
to
like.
be
It's
clean,
fine.
and I'm a little bit disorganized at times. It depends on, usually once a month. I like
not
to
that type. I can
organize.
understand that
but
type.
clean is something that is essential. I
Even
really can't live
hygienic,
with
you
people
know?
who cannot like clean. Like if the sink is dirty, I cannot do that. It pisses me off.
Oh my goodness. I have
Yeah.
a story. So
I've had
I
a
guess
roommate like that.
being
so
in college, like whenever we would go to like a party in like a frat house, right? Those frat houses are so unsanitary and dirty. Or whenever we would have to use the restroom, we would go in, right? And I'd always take a peek, like, you know, just like the shower, like what's in there? What's going in there now? And I would look, and it's just like mold, like hair, like a beer can, whatever. Like everything's around like the shower. And I'm like, how can one take a shower there and think you're clean?
If I don't take showers.
I know, like I have had a recent like encounter like that. I guess encounter. I was dropping my brother off to his friend's place, and I was like, I really need to use a restroom. They were staying in a house. I'm sorry, guys. You know who you are. And I went to like the place, and the my brother's friend did warn me. He was like, Didi, like you, because I have dogs and they shed, so I like to vacuum my place a lot. Otherwise, hair sticks everywhere. He was like, you know, your place is really clean, and our place is not like that. And I was like, it's okay. It's probably not that bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
God.
It was so bad.
To what level? Like, tell me, like, how dirty was it?
It was bad. And like there were tissues in the bathroom, like just out on the floor. It was
Like toilet tissue or?
like I don't know. They were used tissues. Didn't ask. I was like, no, I cannot
I know
do
guys
this.
are like that, but I'm searching
No.
for girls though.
No, you know what?
Either way,
Girls
guys
and
are
guys.
girls. You have to be
People
clean.
thing at this point, it's not
no.
even guy or girl.
You know what?
Yeah.
This is my hot take, and I
It's a
might get a
hygiene
lot.
take.
No, yeah, hygiene take. I've always noticed a lot of students who come from abroad. My God, they cannot keep it sanitary. Like not every one of them, but most of them that I've seen, bro.
Like,
Girl.
in what ways do you mean, like, unsanitary, though?
I have had
Like
college
your
roommates.
worst nightmare. Okay,
Yeah.
imagine your worst nightmare in the toilet. Your
Mm-hmm.
worst nightmare in the kitchen. Your worst nightmare in general.
It's true. I
Like-
had to, yeah.
Like plates. That's like,
I mean, it's
On
not
both
everyone.
sinks?
Let's
It's not
give some
everyone.
people grace.
but
But there are some people who are like that, because I will tell you, I know somebody. Oh my God, I'm spelling so much. But I knew somebody who I had to like technically help out, and I was like, okay, sure. And I said like, you can stay in our apartment for a few days, and then you would have to find your own space and whatnot. They lived in like my apartment with my brother for like 2 weeks or like 1.5 weeks. We didn't see that person shower even once. And me and my brother were like, how do we tell them to shower? We cannot do that. But we were both like, why
What?
is this person not showering?
why
For-
can't
for
you do
2
that though?
weeks?
For like, yeah.
Why can't you just tell someone to take a shower? You smell.
That's how.
If you don't
Yeah,
know
how do we
them, how do you
exactly?
tell
And I don't
that?
know, like
Bro,
That's
I've told
mean.
no, it's not mean. I've told one. Okay,
No, I wish I could like, but then it was like in a situation where I don't know this person very well, where I'm just like, go hit the shower, right?
Right.
But then they found a place anyways. They lived in this like place, and this person, after like this person moves out, once they move out, the person who they were staying with called me and said, I don't know if he showered at your place when he was staying there. I already disclosed it was a he, but like, and then told me that like didn't shower when they were like staying there for like 21 days or so. So this person didn't shower for like 5 weeks or so from the time.
I can just see Arya's face and just laughing.
Like,
She's like shocked.
I was like, oh my god, this is insane.
Bro,
It made me almost like puke, you know,
21
because
days?
of how 5 weeks.
Isn't that
Like a
like
fucking
a
month?
health hazard at that point?
Right? That's what I was thinking. And
That's
I was
Like, galore. Like, I don't know.
I was like, I still want to give them grace and think like maybe they showered somewhere else or whatever. But like, how do you go on without
How do you-
showering for that
First of
long?
all, okay,
Did they brush their teeth?
forget that guy.
I hope so.
Hold on, forget that guy. How could you go on for 2 weeks?
It was 1.5 weeks or something like that. No, I told them to like, I already told them to like, you need to leave this place. Like, you need to leave. And, you know, it was like, I was indirectly telling them, like, you can use the shower. We have, like, the body
We have
wash
a nice
and
shower.
shampoo.
You can use my
But
body
then,
wash,
you know,
please.
like, hot water is that. But, like, if they don't get it, I cannot say it out loud. Like, I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know them
You guys-
as well
you
to
guys
be
are-
like, go shower right now.
You guys are too nice. I had one employee when I first came here.
And I was told that.
This guy worked in my gas station, right? And he was an employee. He didn't take a shower for like 5 days. I went to the store because I had to like get all the stuff. I go in and I smell literal shit. And I'm like, oh my God.
Whoa.
Did a fucking dog shit in my store? I kept
Oh.
looking. And then when I went towards him, he started smelling. And then I asked him, and this, mind you, this guy had a girlfriend, right? And I'm just like, yo, like, do you have a problem? At first I was like I was just like concerned that he might have like a skin disease or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, do you have bad BO or something? He's like, oh, no, nonchalantly. He's like, I just haven't taken a shower for 7 days. And this is what my response. I like Indian style, Desi style movie. I was like, Nepali style, tukka. That's what I told him. I was like, you don't take a shower for 7 days and you have a girlfriend? How does your girlfriend like even like bear with your smell?
Okay, like even
I told
if
him,
that
go take a
happened, like
shower
why are
next
they
time.
not using body spray or
I
like
gave him
whatever?
a body.
or
I gave him a body.
perfume?
I gave him one
Okay.
of those body sprays, and I told him, "You have to take a shower because you're driving my customers away."
Okay, we have heard Prapti and Sushant's like take on the dirtiest story they have ever heard. What about you two guys?
Mines are nowhere near that. That's for sure.
I know, now it's just me saying something in the pale in comparison. I don't have anything. I'm very lucky to have like, I mean, I told you guys already, but my roommates like in college were my like childhood friends. So actually, like because I feel like we all grew up together, we all have like very like clean standards of living. So I never had an issue. And even like for internships, like my roommates, like I was really lucky to have like clean, like they're my friends too now. So even my freshman year roommates, they were random, but like not like, and no one was like unhygienic. So I feel like I don't have really anything to say on this.
Yeah, no,
But-
I'm the same way as you. I don't have anything like bad story compared
Yeah, I
to
don't-
like, you guys.
I can't think of
No,
obviously.
I went to a boarding school, so I've seen like different kinds of clean and unclean, but mostly like girls are very clean, and we also had to like meet a standard of like cleanliness because they would come and check.
Oh.
But then because I was in that kind of scenario, I think I have been able to like, you know, as long as my space is clear
Yeah.
and clean, it should
Just
be
like,
okay.
yeah, as long as you have
Yeah.
your thing.
But then I know I cleaned my entire apartment after that person left, so
I am a
FYI.
huge advocate of telling people to their face, "Go take a shower. You smell
You're just very honest, aren't you?
blunt."
Okay,
I mean, I wish.
yeah. We stop now. So how much you have left? Because
Okay, so we're gonna play like a quick round of this or that,
Okay.
and then at 9:30 we can start playing the game.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so I have a little like list of this and that topic. So we're gonna go a little bit fast for now, and we're all gonna choose like what we prefer from like 2 of these topics. So the first one, they're all really casual though. It's not like something crazy, guys. Don't worry. So do we prefer brunch or dinner? What's better?
brunch.
Dinner.
I'm dinner.
I
as
don't
well.
like brunch. Or I'm just not the biggest fan of brunch, like food items. I don't
Really?
know.
I love eggs though, like eggs and like
I
some
love
big turkey bacon, hash
exactly.
browns, and pancakes. Wait,
I'm a
now I'm
little-
really hungry.
I like breakfast, so I guess that's why I like to have big breakfast. And when you have like brunch, you can eat a lot, but I cannot do big dinner.
Oh,
So that's
you're
why-
the
Yeah,
opposite.
I'm the
of
opposite.
us.
Yeah, I don't like breakfast because like I don't know. I just feel like nauseous in the morning if I have too big of a breakfast, especially if it's something sweet. So then like I'll have like a nice big lunch, and then like dinner, like I think, and also like dinner, I like going out for dinners and stuff. So
Yeah, I feel
I like that.
and a
better.
drink.
I
Yeah,
do like
yeah.
that though.
It's
I
like
do like going out
combo.
for dinner. Does not have to be eating, but I eat.
Yes. Okay. The next one is: would we rather stay in or go out? What do you guys choose?
like go out, like what is going out
Like
mean?
dinner, maybe like some photos, get dressed up.
In that, I would just to go out because I would like to do that, but I think 2 weeks staying in, 2 weeks going out in a month, it would be
that's
nice.
the
I like a
What if
balance.
what if it was rainy?
Wait, we're going inside.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
No, but you can still go out if it's rainy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So would you rather be stay inside or go out?
Well, then that's like my 2 days that
Okay.
I'm staying in.
Yeah.
You know, it'll even out eventually.
I think I like because this is like the time like that we're like younger, so like we have like the mobility and like we can go. We should like just keep going out as much as we can. And there's like time later to like stay in. I mean, I feel like still like a mix is good, like staying in when you're tired, but then like it's time to like rally and like
yourself
go
out
and
there,
like
and
live
it's
your life,
fun.
like travel, like
Exactly.
go more out. Yeah, so I think going out.
The next one is: would we rather take a beach trip or a city trip? What do you guys prefer?
Oh, city. I don't like the beach that
Really?
much.
You don't like the beach?
Or like it's like
She
okay,
has to
but-
walk on the ground. What do you mean?
I know.
Yeah,
And then the
I
sand gets in
forget.
my like. Yeah, that's exactly why. That's the only
What do
reason
you
why.
choose?
I choose city too. I like the beach, but when I'm in the beach, sand gets everywhere. So
It's nature. You're a
It's
part of
nature.
nature. It's okay.
I like being
I
in the
like
nature,
nature.
but again, like I like the chaos.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
So more city.
I
I would
love-
choose beach, honestly. Like I love water. I love like sitting and tanning next to the sun. So I will definitely have to go with a beach trip.
Hmm.
The next one is: are you guys more of like early birds or like night owls?
Depends on the time of the year.
Really?
I like want to be
Yeah.
an early bird, but I always end up snoozing, and then I am a night owl.
Oh my goodness,
So during
same.
summer, I am early bird. I'm like waking up at 4:30, 5, like
4:30 a.m.
yeah,
Oh
a.m.
my goodness, like
and then
bedtime.
doing my stuff. I feel so productive when I'm like, but once
too.
like it starts getting a little bit cold, then waking up at 8 a.m. is really hard. So I tend to
Yeah.
become a night owl during the winters.
Oh, so you
It's
like
like
alternate
hibernation.
basically. Yeah, I was gonna say
Because the
feel like
sun sets like so
hibernation.
early too, so like
Yeah.
I'm not trying to.
That's
like,
true.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
wake
I
up early.
tried being a like morning bird one time. So I had a shift at 5 a.m. and I legit woke up at 4:30, brushed my teeth. I forgot to brush my hair that day. I actually, after that, I've done a 5 a.m. shift. But I got to my studio and I look at the mirror and I'm like, something's wrong with me. Like, what did I not do? I didn't brush my hair, dude. It was so bad. I looked so crusty. Put my hair up in a ponytail and I was like, never again.
I think you probably look fine.
No.
You look fine
I texted my
either way.
manager. I was like, I cannot do more 5 a.m. shifts. Like, I'm so sorry. I'd rather like sleep. Like, I'd rather like go to bed at 5 a.m. than wake up at 4:30. Okay, the next one is spa day or shopping day.
Shopping.
Shopping, but if I have like if it's not my own to go with money.
exactly.
Dad, mom, come shopping with me. Actually,
No, I always do like I'll go shopping and then that night I'll get a phone call from my dad.
what did you buy
Spend so
now?
much money. I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah.
That's so funny. Was shopping for you, said?
Shopping.
Yeah.
Any day. If you go shopping with me, you're going to spend a lot more than you probably plan because I'm an enabler when it comes to shopping. I enable myself and everybody around me.
Oh, I agree. I'm the kind of like
It's Arya.
shopper.
Every time I go
Okay,
there,
but
it's
think
double.
about it. Think about it. Okay, you're seeing like a really cute top at the store. Imagine you go back and it's not there anymore, and you're gonna be so sad.
Right?
So buy it.
Imagine the $100 are not there anymore.
Never go shopping with Prapti and
And I'm not
Arya.
gonna lie, I hate shopping with people who don't enable that.
I know.
They're
Wait,
like,
we should go
do you
shopping
really
together."
need to buy
And then
it?
let's take your Sean's credit card. We can make him buy.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
in that case, I'll come too. I mean, Ben and I, there's no
We
like.
can all go together.
No, when they say
Yeah.
like, do you really need to spend $40 on this top? I'm like, yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do. You know what?
What do you mean?
Even okay, my maximum budget though is like $100 on the top.
Right?
More than that.
No, the
Wait,
more
can
than
you
that,
talk
that's
about your
not.
graduation dress
$100.
budget?
Wait a second.
Oh yeah, guys.
Nonchalantly,
wait, let
$100
Arya
on a
talk.
top?
Wait, it's because
I
I love
spend a lot.
Aritzia and
on a top.
vacation.
Only a couple
it's
because
okay.
it's building your staple wardrobe. So
Exactly.
it's like,
Like I would
how
never
much?
Okay, okay.
just like every weekend drop $100 on the top. It's outrageous. Once a month. So like imagine if I were to buy like $3 or $4 $20 tops, but then they would like whenever I wash them, they go bad really fast. I'd rather spend like a good $100 on one solid like piece of article of clothing that'll last me years. And think about it, I'm spending less money.
And it's like classy, like
that's how I do it
and
too.
I'm reducing waste in the environment because I'm buying less clothes.
Exactly. No, I get you. That's how they shop. No, it's like if I buy like let's say if I buy a pant that's like $100, right? And if I'm wearing it like even 300 days, then I am not like if you think about it in terms of money, even if I wear 100 days, I'm spending $1 a day on that pant.
Cost per wear.
Then rather than like spending $40 and you wear it one time and then it's gone bad.
But like girls don't wear like the same pant the same.
Yeah.
No,
every day.
pants I think
you can style it.
Yeah, you can
style it in ways that it looks like
It's called having a capsule wardrobe, actually.
Yeah,
so
staples.
I've been trying to follow less trends where, there's like a shoe that's really popular, but then the next few months it's not really popular anymore. I'd rather buy like a staple piece and like not follow a trend. Just keep that certain like item that will last me like throughout all the trends, you know?
I like how she incorporated going green with her shopping.
No, it's actually sustainable.
It is
It's actually very
Very
sustainable.
friendly, okay, guys?
Yeah.
Okay,
Fast
and then
fashion.
I have
No,
the
I
last
agree.
question before we move on to our game, actually. So, do you prefer summer outfits or winter outfits?
Spring.
Fall and spring.
Yeah, I was gonna say like fall and spring.
Because I can
There's, like,
layer
different
it.
outfits, though,
I think with summer, like you have to wear less. So like you have to accessorize a lot more, and sometimes you cannot do that depending on like what you are wearing. But with like especially fall, I love fall and spring. You can wear layers. You can like do so many things. Because if it's too hot, I'm not gonna wear like my jeans and then sometimes I pair it with skirts.
Texas
and whatnot,
summer
so.
or New York summer?
No, Texas
New
summer.
York?
Please.
New
New York
York
summer any day.
100%.
That's like
Now
not
that's the summer I
def-
can like work with. If that's the summer, then I can work with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like northern summers, they're much better.
But the question is Texas summer or New York winter?
No,
Ooh,
Texas
that's
winter.
a good one.
I would
That's a good
do
one.
New York winter.
New York winter?
Yeah, I would
Really?
not do
New York
Texas
winter.
winter. Sorry.
Opposite.
Like, because there's such extreme, like, which one?
I would honestly
Dude, New
stick
York
to...
winter is bad.
I've been I lived in Minnesota, so like New York is nothing
You've
compared to
experienced
Minnesota.
it.
So like
Really?
Like the
I would
winter
rather do that.
But it's so miserable. Whenever I went to Prague, like last November, and it wasn't even like the coldest it gets there. I was a marshmallow. I had like this many like layers on. I had like 3 jackets.
I feel like she looked cute the way she said it.
It looked cute, yeah.
I was still cold. My toes are freezing. My fingers are freezing. Like I cannot. I'd
Yeah.
rather be in like heat
I'd
than
rather
have to
have
deal
heat
with like
too.
that much of like a coldness.
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
for me, I've grown up in Texas like my whole life, so I'm only used to like the hot, like extreme rather than the cold. So I feel like, I mean, like I'm moving to New York soon actually, and like I have to deal with the winters there. And
Yeah.
like I went like a couple months ago, and like oh my gosh, like my suitcase was like I had like 2 check-ins or something like with all the winter clothes. So I feel like I would rather dress like because it feels too heavy too. I don't like the feeling of like all
I'd
that.
be like a
I'd rather
marshmallow.
have
It's
like
never
lighter
fun.
like clothes.
I know.
What part of New York?
In Manhattan, but I'm still trying to
Oh.
like figure out which borough I want to live in or like which like area. But
Nice.
yeah.
Like that's all for our this and that. And now we're gonna move on to our game. Now we're gonna play this game called Spill or Sip. So basically, if you pick up a spill card, there's like some kind of drama or a question that you have to answer. And then sip is like, take a drink if you've done X, Y, and Z. So probably, do you want to go first? Which card would you like?
Sip.
Okay, sip.
I'm so scared.
I'm scared too.
Okay, drink if you hate getting your nails done because it means not being able to use your phone.
Not using my keyboard, I think, more than my phone.
Like you're typing.
Yeah. I can type my phone, but like not the laptop. So I would hate typing on my laptop.
Yeah, drink up, girl. What do you choose, Devika?
I kind of forgot the rules. Wait. You can do the other one.
choose
The
one.
other one.
Sip or
Spill.
Okay, spill.
I'll be the controversy.
Let's see. If you could go back in time, what would you say to your younger self?
She wanted something controversial. Now she's thinking.
I know. Probably that everything will like work out. I think being like when I was younger, I would always like stress about like I don't know, not even like just younger self, even a few years ago, just like with like jobs and like school and everything, like it felt like so uncertain. But I think I would just be like, so I think that comforts me. So like now when I'm uncertain now, I'll be like maybe my future self will tell me like everything will work out. So I just like go with the flow.
Oh, that's
yeah.
cute.
No, that's so
Yeah.
cute. Okay, which one?
I thought it was your turn.
Okay, I'll play too. I don't
Yes.
mind.
You were playing
Yeah, I
too.
thought you were playing. You have to drink. So
I don't know. Okay. I'll do spill. Let's see. If you could be famous, would you? And what would you be famous for? I think if I were to be famous, I really would not want to be that famous. I don't mind having like 100,000 followers. It'd be fun. Maybe.
I don't mind.
If
To monetize.
no, but that's like my level of like famous. I
like-
wouldn't want anything
like a
more than
micro
that.
influencer.
Exactly,
kind of thing.
exactly. Because I honestly
Yeah.
just like want free stuff, like makeup. It's so
Yeah.
expensive.
Like
so-
brand deal stuff. That's true.
Yeah, exactly. So I think it's for like maybe get ready with me, or like do your makeup with me,
Yeah.
or like outfits, just like really girly
Yeah.
things.
You
That's
should
it.
do that, honestly.
I want
Yeah.
to, but I'm like very shy to post them.
What?
online.
Don't be shy.
I don't know what to do.
Please
no,
post
I
that.
think you'll be really good at that.
Yeah,
Like, I think I've always
I
told
would
you this.
love
yeah,
to,
yeah.
but I'm just like scared of like putting myself out there, basically.
Yeah, maybe in the future, like, you can
Yeah,
like, start
after
doing
I
that.
graduate, I would love
Yeah.
to like try it out. But yeah, that's what I would say. Okay, what do you choose?
Spill.
Okay, spill. What's a conspiracy theory that you believe in?
Wow.
A good one.
Oh my god. Which one?
There's so many
Even I'm
guys.
thinking.
But there are aliens. Aliens built the ancient Earth
The
world.
pyramids, you mean?
Not just the pyramids, but also like the Stone Age and all that stuff. But I also just recently had it debunked. So I don't know if I believe it on it anymore.
That's exactly how. Wait, there's like this show called like Ancient Aliens or something, and like I had this
I
like
was
whole like
aliens
phase
too,
in like
actually,
middle
yeah,
school of
too.
like binge watching it, and I was
Yeah.
like, I thought it was like real. I thought it was like proven. So I was like, oh my gosh, like the aliens came and like built like the pyramids and like all that, and then they got like
has to be
debunked.
life
Yeah,
out
it
there.
got debunked.
Yeah, but yeah, I believe that there is like life out there somewhere.
Yeah,
but
me
like
too.
I
I
don't think
do.
that they built the pyramids and stuff.
Yeah, it has been debunked. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
it's
like trying to
debunked,
think. I know for a fact that Earth is not flat.
No, it's
Sorry,
circular.
flat earthers.
Or
but-
what's the other one? The moon that people haven't.
moon
Oh,
landing.
the moon landing was
fake.
fake.
Yeah,
I
I believe in that.
I used to go down like so like deep rabbit holes of conspiracy. I don't know why I can't remember any now, but I used to. This is like an obsession
the
of
day.
mine. Yeah.
Illuminati.
maybe.
That's another one. But I feel like that has been debunked with the recent cases that have come out. So
So basically, everything you believe in has been debunked. Okay.
Is there one
unfortunately,
left that could be like?
I'm trying to, yeah.
Oh,
I can't think of any.
I
okay.
can't think of any. That was hard.
Lizard
That's
people.
good. Okay.
Lizard people.
I don't believe.
Yeah, it's
I
not
haven't heard of
popular.
that.
There was
but
that
like, I
one
know,
video of someone on the plane like seeing like someone next to them, and is that what you're talking about?
No,
yeah,
I do
remember seeing
believe that there are supernatural stuff that are out there. Otherwise, in my head, I'm like, how do people get idea to do all of these things in their books? And they're like, I don't think it just like, how does it come to one's mind? So
That's true.
maybe it's out there. We don't
never
know.
know.
Yeah, I believe that we don't know everything. So that's
Which
a
one?
fact.
Which one do you choose?
Okay, sip. Because I'm really thirsty. I'm allowed to like drink this even
Well,
when
you
I'm
can
like,
drink
okay.
it. It's okay. No, you're just
Okay, okay.
waiting. Sip.
She's waiting.
If you were in a sorority,
Okay. Okay, continue.
that's it. If you were in a sorority, you have to drink.
What?
That's it.
Oh, I thought it's like if you're in a sorority, you have to like talk about.
No,
like, okay.
no, that's it. You can still drink.
No,
It's
can
okay.
I drink?
This
I
was
was
a bad
wanna
one.
because
spill
Arya was in a
something.
sorority like for 2 years, or she still is in it, and like so that was like most of my college time. And I feel like I just tagged along with her for so many sorority events. So I was like half sorority.
You're part
Just,
of
I was
my
just like there by
sorority.
association.
I
So-
feel
this
like
is-
she has a
So I have a
story.
little sign. So try Delta, guys. That's our sign for our sorority. You can do it. Hey, it's Tri Delta. See, there you go. Do it, guys, in the background. One.
Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe.
Okay, I'm gonna choose spill. Seems very fun. Okay, what were your New Year's resolutions this year, and did you stick to them? I think I did. I made this like really big vision board for 2026, and it had like my Pilates classes, graduating, getting an apartment, like starting full time, and I'm like slowly like reaching those goals. So I think I've been sticking to them. So Yeah, that's mine.
Good job.
What about
I
you?
saw your Pilates post, so.
Oh, really? Thank
Yes.
you. No, I love solid core. It's so fun. I've been trying to make Devika go with me, but she's like,
because I do like reformer Pilates, so I don't do solid core. So I feel like I'm so scared of that. Like, because I think I've seen some like videos of people doing solid core, and like I need a
think you'll
beginner
enjoy
level.
it.
I don't know if I'll enjoy it. Like the thing with me is like for workouts, I need to like it. So I think like if solid core is too
it's
intense,
very
like
fast paced.
yeah, I don't know. I like the like calm like Pilates. Like even though it's like hard, it's just like not fast paced. So like I would rather do that. But like I think I also dance, so I feel like that's like
Your
my
kind of
other
version
thing
of
that
cardio.
so
That makes sense. That's
but I'll do a
valid.
trial class with you, and
Yeah,
she's gonna do a trial class with me.
Yeah,
so
that's totally fair.
That's really nice.
What do you choose?
Spill?
Spill.
Let's spill.
Okay, let's see. If you were given 6 months to live, what would you do?
I'll just live. I don't know. I think if I know I have 6 months to live, I think I'll like be in constant anxiety. If I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna be like, how am I gonna die? Am I gonna die like the next second? I've not even done enough. Like, what am I doing? Why am I dying so soon? I'll have like I'll be in a constant state of agony and anxiety. And that's like the worst state for me to be in because I've been in that for a while now. And I think but I would still try to do things that I've not done before. First thing I would do is make a bucket list of things I really want to do and then actually do it. Because what's the worst that could happen? I'll die in 6 months.
That's true.
True.
I
that
would get a
mentality
big
is-
loan or something and just travel the world because who cares?
Right?
And then yeah, be dead
Exactly.
anyway. So
Once
Yeah,
I'm dead.
that's true.
yeah.
Like doing everything that like yeah.
Exactly.
I think
agree.
even like doing the like small things that like bring you joy. Like it doesn't have to be like huge traveling stuff, but just like probably spending time with like family and friends and like
I agree.
like doing small
It
things
will
that really
literally be
happiness, yeah.
you only live once.
Yeah. Basically.
mentality. I feel like that's a mentality that everyone needs to be living with, like
Even right
without
now.
that. Yeah. Like do at least one thing a day that you can like remember or like on a bucket list
I
or like even if it's
agree.
small. So like that'll also prevent time from like passing so fast if you're doing like one different thing every day. So my friends and I like try to do that.
Yeah, I have this saying where people always say it's always tomorrow and it's never today. So I've been trying to like work on that where if I say I'm gonna do something, I'm not gonna wait like the day after to like start implementing it in my life. Like, if I want to do it, might as well just start right now. You know?
Right.
So I don't know. That's just how I've been trying
That's
to
a
live
good-
my life.
Yeah.
Okay, which one do you choose? Spill or sip?
Spill.
Okay. Have you ever gone through a significant other's phone? If so, what did you find? It doesn't have to be, I guess, significant other. It could be like your best friend or something. What have you found in their phone?
I haven't actually like okay. I guess I've never had a boyfriend, so that doesn't like apply. But I think like for friends, we all know each other's like passcodes, but we've never like gone through each other's phones. Like so, actually like.
That'd be better if you had like a boyfriend. It's a good.
I know I would have something. I'm really boring. I don't have anything juicy. I think you should answer this question, Arya.
What have I found? Wait, I've never gone through someone's phone like that.
Yeah,
I respect their privacy.
I feel like if I did like have a boyfriend, I don't know. I think like if I need to like, I think if I like have this suspicion enough to need to go through their phone, like that's already like enough
A big
proof that
red
like
flag.
I'm already doubting them. So I don't know. I don't think I like.
You need to follow your gut feeling when you have one and things like that.
Have
Trust
you
me.
gone through a phone? I want to know. I feel like you have.
I've actually asked, not like done it secretly, but when I had a
Yeah.
gut feeling, I asked.
You know.
Yeah, and I was right. So
Oh wow, she knew. That's crazy.
yeah, that's why I say if you believe it in your gut, then
Yeah.
you're probably onto something.
You're probably right. Gut feeling never lies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I choose spill as well. I feel like this is getting more conversation than
I
sips.
know.
Okay. Oh, so this is gonna be hard. What was your first impression of every person here?
Oh
Wow.
Oh God, why did I have to get this one?
We
Be
love
careful.
that.
They're getting a bit uncomfortable.
Okay.
He's ready.
He's ready.
so ready.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna go this way. It's easier with Devika. So
Wait, like you're answering the question.
Yeah,
Okay, I thought you were saying I have to
exactly.
answer it first. I was like, I'm gonna do that.
So with Devika, my first impression of you was during our computer science class, computer architecture, and I was like, oh girl, I want to go sit next to her. That's it.
Yeah.
That is
That's
so
so
nice.
sad. That's so boring.
No, it's not. But like,
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
I
kidding.
just met you know.
That's your first
so-
impression.
And then for Prapti, it was you're so short.
She did tell me that. She did tell me that.
The first
Are
thing
we the same
I
height?
noticed. No, she's shorter. She's wearing heels.
Yeah, I'm wearing heels. No, the
Oh.
first time she met me, she was like, I expected you to be taller.
Yeah.
But you're so short.
Yeah.
"Thank
No,
you."
I was like, wait, and she's also wearing heels. Like, how is this
I was
possible?
like, thank you.
Oh.
'Cause I was
You're
wearing
so
heels like the
cute.
first
Yeah.
show as well. So like I was like so tall compared to you. And I was like, you're a little baby. Like you're so tiny.
How tall are you? Like, what's your height?
4'11".
11. Oh,
Almost.
okay.
Almost. Not
Okay.
exactly. Otherwise, like, some people might be
Oh.
coming at me. I don't know. Like, I don't want to be like 4'10" and 7'5". Like,
I think okay, and then for Shashanth, I would say for you, you talk a lot, but in a good way. Like
Love
you
that.
add like a lot to a conversation.
that's true.
So whenever I was doing the first podcast, whenever I first met you, I was like, well, it's gonna be really easier because at least you can like lead conversation very well. So all good things. And then for you, I would say a little quiet because like we didn't really talk that much during that episode, but that's literally it. That's all I have for you guys. No, we just didn't say much. So my first impression, guys. Okay.
Oh, that was
it
good.
for
That was
everyone.
good.
That was hard.
Yeah,
hard
yeah. I
one.
should
Yeah.
really think
Hard
about that
one.
one.
Maybe I should just sip now.
I've been sipping. I'm thirsty.
Okay, we can go for the last round, I think.
Okay. What would
if
you
it's
like?
last round, then let's just spill.
Yeah,
Let's do the spills. We
Yeah.
can all do spills.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
sounds good.
I hope it's not hard.
Okay,
I
no.
know.
What's the worst fashion trend you've participated in?
Oh, I have
Oh.
participated. I don't like to participate in trends. I'm not trying to be like one of those people, but like you
It's
spend
valid.
so much money when you participated in like trends and stuff. I don't necessarily. I don't think I have one trendy piece in my closet now
No
that I
way.
think
Even
about
like back
it.
in the day when you were younger, you didn't spend money on like a
No,
really like shitty piece of clothing.
I was really fat back then.
Oh, God.
So I mean like not in a like demeaning way, but it was like I had gained a lot of weight. So I didn't like to wear like fashion clothes because I was not feeling appropriate in my body. And then once I started, I always like do is like I'm gonna participate in trends once I have like once I reach my body goals.
What's your goal?
But I've never done that, so I usually just buy things that I'm more comfortable wearing.
Yeah.
Rather than it being trendy. I really hated the lafufu labubu trend.
Oh,
The
I
Labu-
just-
wait, me too.
I
Me
didn't
too.
understand it. I don't have one, but I see people having it. I'm like,
now they have mini ones.
Wait, and people try to tell me like they're so cute. Like, what's wrong? And I'm like,
Look at their
there's
face.
no
demonic.
way. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I think it's some like
Scary.
I think I accidentally
Totally.
participated in
What is that
the.
trend?
it's like the little stuffed animal with like, and the face is like
Wait,
it
here,
looks
let
like a
me pull it up
demon.
for everyone to see. Actually,
Oh, it's kind of like the Knowles. Like this is your
Knowles?
generation. Yeah, you know,
What is
like
Knowles?
the little like when I was a kid, there used to be these characters. They just had like really funky like hair. Like you'd be
Oh, like
purple, green.
I know what you're
They're
talking
like
about.
you know like
Yeah.
they're very popular. I don't know why it was just very popular when I was a kid, and it was like sold out. So this is probably your generation
This is
of
like
that.
similar, but the only difference I feel like this is like genuinely like. Do you have a picture? Like their
how can
face.
we like? Is it gonna
like,
even
zoom
show with
into
this
the
camera?
face.
I know Labubu.
Yeah.
Like the
Can you
face
see
looks
it?
Yeah, I can
Scary.
see it. That's
like
so weird.
this.
It's like a teddy bear.
No, but
No,
look at
but
the
look at the
face.
face.
It's different.
Pull it up yourself and you'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, search it up. Like I don't know. I find it a little scary. But I mean, everyone
Little
thinks it's
scary.
like it was very trendy to the like point where people would spend like so much to like
I
acquire like a
know.
Labubu. And I was like,
Exactly.
what? Like
It's so silly.
I think that's a good example of a good trend that like why are you like. But for me, I think like in terms of trends,
Why is one $200 and one
Exactly.
That's what we were
Exactly.
just talking about.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
it's like-
saying. Like,
it's like a like
What
weird
in the
obsession.
fucking
It's more
world?
expensive. Some are more expensive. Collectible.
There's like
$120?
the
They're
old
like
$120?
collectibles. Yeah, like
ones,
oh,
and
it's like
then
the,
one
like the premier like gold Labubu.
Even celebrities
and
have it.
I don't have money like that to spend, so
I
I
would rather spend on
can't
shopping or something.
Yeah.
and not,
Too is
yeah.
crazy.
$1,300? What
Yeah.
the fuck is going on?
I think I've
It's some, like,
accidentally
Trend galore, guys.
participated in platform shoes trend, but it's because I'm short and I
Those
buy
are so
heels
cute.
like
But if
that.
some
But they're not
trends,
even a
Like,
yeah,
I don't know if it's
that's
like
a type of shoe.
Yeah.
No, that's why I feel like for
and
trends,
skirts. I
like,
love wearing
yeah.
skirts, but somehow they make skirts a trend too. Like I wear a lot of
Really? I
skirts.
was all the time.
I don't
Like,
think
I
skirts
don't
are a
know,
trend,
like-
or I wouldn't. I think I consider things like leopard print was like in 2024. Then like
Oh, I
polka
don't
dots were a
have
thing
any
last year.
leopard print.
Like
Patchwork?
patchwork,
Like
like
cow
things like
print?
that can be cute.
so
like
bad.
I like some. Wait, I look at it like cow print, but like leopard print, I really like that for some things.
Yeah.
I feel like having a couple like items that like follow the trend.
Staple
like,
items.
Yeah, and I know like leopard print, like burgundy was like the thing of like 2024. So I really like that. But if I don't like a trend, I wouldn't do it. But if I like it, like, I'll do it. Like
No.
I think it's like that.
This is the trend. Sorry, I said nose. It's called
I've
trolls.
seen that before.
Oh, trolls.
Trolls,
Not
trolls.
trolls.
That's right, I said nose. My bad.
What's trolls?
Nose, troll, same difference.
Or like
But-
the silly bands. What is it?
In like first grade, yeah. And they had like glitter, and you would trade them at like recess.
So
That was really
fun.
cute. Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness. Okay, wait, Levi, which one do you pick? Sip or
$33.
spill?
Spill.
Okay. The question for you is, have you ever catfished anyone or been catfished?
Okay, I've never catfished anyone, but like I haven't been catfished either, but I have a story where someone created a fake Hinge profile impersonating me like last year. Yeah, and I think I was really spooked by it because like a few guys just started randomly DMing me on Instagram and being like, why do you leave our conversation in the middle? And I was like really confused. And then I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, oh, that means someone like is impersonating you. And like I tried to like file a report and everything, but like they never found who it was. But still to this day, my friends and I are like, oh my gosh, like
It's actually
what if the fake me is still out there? I don't know. Yeah, so that was like
That's
a
so
interesting.
crazy.
She told me the story one day, and I was like, "What do you mean? Like you have a fake Hinge somewhere?"
I know,
because
I guess my Instagram is like public, so people took like pictures from that. But
people are crazy.
People are crazy. No one should do that. No, that's not a good
You're gonna get
thing.
caught.
Don't
You've been catfished?
The same thing happened to me too. Someone took me.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, it was this Indian dating like app. I guess
What is
they
it
had.
called?
And my name was Raj. I don't know. I remember. It was like
Oh, Raj.
The
We're gonna
basic
start
name
calling you
ever.
Raj now.
Raj.
We're gonna start calling you Raj now.
That is so funny. Okay, should I like the last round or the last card? Okay. I'm gonna pick spill. How much would someone have to pay you to shave your head? No wigs allowed.
No what?
Wigs.
Oh.
everybody should answer this one.
Oh yes, this is a fun one.
But it'll grow back.
Yeah, it'll
like,
go
what's the
back.
question?
I
And you can rock it
yeah. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think if someone paid me,
Ask for as much as you can.
That's
Like
for
if they're
girls.
paying you.
that's true.
No, don't say $1 billion. Make it realistic.
Yeah. Even like
Bazillion
500,000.
$999 million.
I think like
999.9.
Your hair grows
500,000 is
back.
realistic.
But you said how much ever?
No, make
I
it
know.
realistic though. Your hair grows back.
Even like if it was less, honestly, like 100,000. I shave my head.
100,000 to shave your head.
1 million.
Girl, I'll do it for 10 to 20 grand because it grows
Wait,
back.
That is not. This is where the guy and
Guys
girl
and
thing.
girls.
You know
Like,
how long this takes to grow out, okay?
It's a reset.
yeah, but for guys, like that's like it takes like 1 month for it to, like my dad will go get like the like tiniest like haircut, and then the next like month it's like back. But I can't really.
That's the same thing.
Her dad's secret's out now.
No, I mean it's not even a secret. He like loves it. I mean it looks good, but
Wait, my dad's hair is so short. He like brushes it out though, like the little hair. Like,
with a tiny like brush.
Okay,
Cute.
so we are at the end of All Girls episode. This was exactly like All Girls episode. And I saw Sushant laughing at one of Arya's answer.
Oh God, which one?
Why
Which
were you
one?
laughing at that answer?
Which
Man,
one?
everything is Arya says the way how she goes about it.
Yeah.
She's really good at articulating
Yeah.
the reason for her choices. Like for example, going.
You were laughing at take a loan and like take a big loan. Why were you
the way
laughing
how
at
she's
that?
like so like she knows how to like use it. She made it environmental friendly for $100 top. And then she's like 6 months to die. I'm just gonna take a huge ass
This is
loan because I'm
how-
gonna die anyways.
This is how you
Screw the
know guys don't
economy.
understand girl math. This is how you know guys don't understand girl math.
Exactly. And you
Because
have
for us it
wonderful
all
girl
makes
math.
sense.
I know.
Like it's like girl math.
It makes
Have you heard of this thing where, for example, let's say if I were to spend like $100 at a store, and now I'm gonna go return the $100. Now I have a gift card. That's free money.
Wait, I've done that before. And like
I
then
do
I was like,
that.
oh my gosh, I have like a Windsor
Yeah,
like free gift
Wait,
card, but I don't.
what? Explain that again.
So basically, let's say if I bought a dress for $100 at Nordstrom, okay? I no longer like this dress. It doesn't fit me properly. I go to return the dress. Now I have $100 like on a gift card or back to my account, but I technically already spent that money. So now it's like free money.
That's more money.
yeah.
But that usually
but
only
don't you have a
happens
return
when...
period? Like, isn't
No,
there
okay,
like,
this only happens when the company refuses to give like a refund and it's like, oh, you can have store credit. So then it's like store credit equals like free gift
But
card
then
from
even
the store.
then, like, so even once I guess like for me, once the money lives,
These guys
like
are evil.
is already out of my account. No,
It's already out. It's not coming in.
Once like no matter whichever card it is, once I swipe it, that money is used. So even if I get it back, it's more money for me to spend
Exactly.
now. So
Yeah,
I have
seeing
like
it back.
$100 more that I didn't think
Exactly.
that I
not
had
Yeah,
to
yeah.
spend, and now I can spend it.
they're not participating in the economy whatsoever. They're like really taking it away from the economy.
Yeah, my first time being here, so very nice.
Would
It's very
you
fun.
return back for more episodes?
If I'm invited back, I would. Did you guys like me?
Arya and Papti are the boss for the all girls.
Yeah.
So
You're the boss.
I hope
Oh,
I
take me
am.
back,
I don't know.
please. This is fun. This is fun. I like to talk, so and I like to hear other people's thoughts. So
Yeah,
I like to.
this is
yeah.
really fun. I enjoyed this.
this was
fun
definitely
session
very
as well.
girly.
Yeah, it was all girls.
Yeah, it was-
this was
Well,
very girly.
yay!
Very
I'm
girly.
glad we liked this session. I feel like it was more like free flow. I guess there was like a lot of stories. There was more of like our personal stories and opinions,
Yeah.
which I personally like more to talk about.
Like just like
So,
calm.
You,
like,
you'll definitely get a lot of guys commenting. I'll have fun with the editing.
Yeah, and getting hate
Careful.
DMs.
I'm a
Oh,
little.
you are? You wanna
getting
share some of those hateful
Oh,
DMs
no,
you
I
got?
just got like I just shared one with
nice
like
DMs. Oh
no,
god, I might not come back.
I got hate
Don't worry with
DMs, so it's
anything.
okay. I sent one to him. One of them said like mostly shit, just like that was it.
The one that you sent me?
Yeah.
So the
But then
guy who
I
was
got
like,
other too, like-
he was going back and forth in the comment section because I usually message. I
He
tell you
probably
guys
thought
not
it was
to message.
me.
So he thought like I was a girl who was messaging, and so he's
Wait,
like,
are your
and then-
messages from a girl? That's
yeah, he
crazy.
started saying towards the end, "Oh, I want to be with a girl like you." Blah blah. Blah. I was like,
I'm
bro,
a guy, by the way.
I don't know if you like sword fighting because I'm not really into that. And then
Sword fighting?
you know, it was indirect way. You guys got the joke, right?
No.
I'll tell you later. It's okay.
Yeah. Later.
Well,
Oh, is it like a
after
dirty
that he
joke?
stopped,
Okay.
and then somehow he found Prapti's profile. And
Yeah, and then he sent me like he
Oh.
said he just sent like text that said mostly shit.
Oh my god.
No, my bio says like sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Oh, yeah,
So he said like mostly shit.
That's a Gattuso.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Maybe
maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
I'm glad you got the reference.
So
That guy clearly didn't.
Davy needs to privatize her account. Otherwise, after this session, you might get more.
No,
views.
she shouldn't because then she'll get more stories to tell in the podcast when she comes back.
I had no idea that Grog was on my car. Like, cause I found or discovered him or it the other day, and it'll answer any kind of question.
didn't know
And
that?
What
also
is
in
that?
any
You didn't know
language that you
Oh
want.
no.
It's really cool.
And also
My
in
friend
any
showed
language
me,
that
he
you
was
want.
like, yeah, I was talking to in Nepali.
Yeah, it speaks to you in Nepali, everything.
Wait, what is this? Okay, AI chat.
Grog, so Grog's like in Tesla
Tesla's,
car.
So
Tesla's
it's
AI.
X's AI.
Okay.
But the only issue with Grok is like you give it any prompt, like you say, hey, make this person look this way, or take this person's put this person in a very sexy dress or something. It'll do that.
We wonder why.
Very scary.
So that's the scary
But
part.
the image generation is not that good as
Yeah.
Claude or
Okay.
not
But
Claude,
it takes a dumb,
Or
you
chat.
never know. But anyways, yeah.
Okay, well that's
Okay, I'm gonna go back and make my
Interesting
camera now. That's
Thank you.
Thank you for
Interesting
convincing
to
me.
know.
So I,
Thank you everyone for watching our fun little girls only podcast. I had the best time with Devika and Propti, and thank you for staying to the end as well. You guys are the true troopers. But don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell notification. Thank you and bye.